and welcome to On the Volley, as we like to be known, OTV. I didn't think I'd be recording this tonight on this particular subject, but it's caught my attention, and it caught our attention last night after a catastrophic and tragic night at Wembley. The reason I say that is last night it came to our attention that people were putting a lot of things on Instagram and social media using the big N word and basically saying that our three black players who took penalties were basically at fault for losing the European Championships. I'm going to pass you to my main man, Shaw, who's an Arsenal supporter. We work on the channel together, and he's got something to tell you, and I would like you to listen to what he has to say, and I'll be back with you after.
Yeah, thanks, Keeper. Look, we decided at the beginning of setting up this YouTube channel on the Volley, the three of us decided that we were not going to talk about politics. We were just going to talk about all things football and, just steer away from politics, and controversial stuff and so on and so forth. But obviously there are some things that you just cannot ignore. And what we cannot ignore, what I won't ignore, what we won't ignore, is the vile abuse our English black players, have had to endure since the end of the game last night. I mean, straight after the game, Instagram, social media, just started blowing up with vile, racist abuse, to players who, I won't say they carried the England team, because I'm not going to go that far, because it's a team effort. And I think everyone played their part. Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Stones, right? They all had good games. The only difference is the three people to take a penalty and miss were black. So what does the small minority, because we're talking about a small minority of ignorant people, they start racially abusing them, with vile, racist hate on social media. Is there any need for that? I mean, it's a game. I don't blame the footballers. I don't blame the three English players. I wouldn't have blamed them if they were black. I didn't blame Chris Waddle and Stuart Pearce when they missed the penalty in the 1990 World Cup finals, semi-finals, right? And I was there supporting England. I was there for 5 weeks. And I tell you what, I suffered absolutely no racism from a practically all-white England supporters. They had nothing but love for me, and I had nothing but love for them. Gareth Southgate misses a penalty, in Euro 1996. But I don't think he had the same abuse. I don't remember a black or an Asian person racially abusing him, because it didn't happen. But a small minority, ignorant minority, who obviously, I believe, have problems. They either live a sad life. They must be bitter and not happy with the life that they're living. Maybe they're envious of the fact that these three youngsters are living their dream, are rich, and have a lifestyle that they could only dream of. But that's the same for quite a lot of us. I can only dream of having their lifestyle. but I'm not envious of it. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. Okay? And I know they worked hard to get where they are. They worked hard to get where they are. So, should we be blaming the people that are writing this vile, hateful, racist messages? Yes. But are they the main culprits? No. And you think to yourself, what, have I gone mad? No, I haven't gone mad. Okay, right? I'll tell you who the culprits are. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Because they should be censoring this. And they should be, okay, cancelling their accounts so that they can't go back on any social media, okay, to spit out their vile, hatred, racist, okay, comments. So I blame them. They did it with Trump. They blocked him. Trump can't go on social media now. So if they can do it to Trump, the ex-president of the United States, why can't they do it to Joe Bloggs? Okay, excuse the pun, seeing as the BBC called me Joe, okay, and that's not my name. But anyway, I think that's who we need to look at. And to be totally honest, you know what I think we should do? I mean, I don't have Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, but if I did, I'd cancel all of it straight away. And I think we need to start cancelling. I think people need to start cancelling, okay, their accounts on social media. It is the only way that we will make them sit up and take notice. That's just my humble opinion. Okay, I'm not telling anyone what they should do. This is just my opinion as to a way that finally they'll sit up and turn around. Because you need to hit them in the pocket. It's the only place. You hit them in the pocket, they'll wake up and smell the roses.
Yeah, so that's what obviously Shaw had to say, and I hope you listened carefully to that, because obviously, it's not a very nice subject to be talking about. We're going to move on to Matt, who's elsewhere at the minute, and he's got a few words to say on the same subject. Let's go to Matthew.
Hi, it's Matt from OTV. We're just doing our own little individual segment today because we just wanted to respond to what we've been seeing going on in the last 15 to 16 hours on social media with regards to the England players and the racial abuse of the three English players who took penalties. Just can't believe that this is what we're talking about today after such a great run by the England team, reaching the final. Obviously disappointment that we lost the final, but this England team has done the nation proud, and all the players played exceptionally well. And the fact that some people feel that this should be brought down to an issue of colour of skin, when those three lads that are being abused have gone up, stood up with courage to take a penalty for England, knowing full well that the media usually attack people who miss penalties. They show great courage in taking those penalties. Yes, unfortunately they missed, but the fact that they're getting such abuse on social media is, to me, abhorrent. Any form of racism is abhorrent to me, and it's just not what we should be talking about today. And unfortunately, these people have hijacked a great tournament for England. Okay, a bit disappointing, obviously, as I said before. But what's more disappointing is that these idiots, these people, keyboard warriors, can come in and ruin what should be a great day for anybody who's supported the team throughout the tournament. So I think we should just move on from it and not give them any more credit than we're giving them. They're not football fans, in my opinion. I don't see how you can watch a game of football these days and have any racism in you, because every football team I see is a mix of everybody in not just our nation but also all across the world, of all different colour, creed and religion, and it's football's a game for everybody, and it's not a game for elitist, racists. I saw what Gary Neville said today, and I have to actually say, I completely agree with him that this is because actually at the top level in England today, we are seeing the sort of like the lack of criticism of racism, and the lack of support for people, for the Black Lives Matter movement, and also for the England players who've come out and said that they want to take the knee in solidarity for equality and fairness in society. And we've seen that Marcus Rashford, he got his MBE for the work he did in his community, basically in the great community, the greatest community of Great Britain, where he basically won, free school meals against the government's proposed suspension of the free school meals through the school holidays. Now, a guy like that has done more for, the communities in this country, in England and Wales especially, than any of these keyboard warriors will ever do. And, hats off to that guy. And, I say, sorry, Mr. Penalty, but, at the end of the day, football is one thing. This is just complete and utter idiocy. It's actually criminal as well. And as soon as we can kick it out together of the sport, the better for me.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. That was great stuff, man. And I was listening to that with intent. Like, I listened to what Shah had to say, and some amazing points made there. Anyway, sorry to leave you on such a kind of bad note at the end of 2020. Obviously, Shah, Matthew, myself, we're all different places at this moment in time. But we'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching on the Volley, or TV, as we like to be called. And we'll see you very, very soon. And please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment if you so like. Good night and bye.